Hello. Every year, I've been on BookTube 1 year, but I've done it twice. Every year, I've done a books I want to read until the end of the year variation of that, because that gives me motivation to read them, even though I never got to all of them. I mean, this year's still not ending, but you know what I mean. So I thought I would do the opposite of that, which is books I'm never gonna read. Not this year, not ever. Never is kind of a strong word, but I'm pretty sure I'm never gonna read them. So in my list of books, I have included one book series. If I have read a book of the series, it's the rest of the series, so I'm not continuing it. But that's very unlikely because, as you may or not know, I always read the whole thing, even though I absolutely hated it. Exhibit A, Endgame, which was trash. So the first series I have on my list is the Twilight series. I read Twilight a long time ago. I don't know if I finished it because it was a library book and that's a whole thing. But I know I read at least a bit of it. So yeah, and I don't think I liked it. And I'm not really interested in reading the rest. So I don't think that's ever gonna happen. Even though loads of people consider it one of their like childhood books that they read and loved at the time, but now they think it's trash. I'm just not gonna read it. Another series that I'm never gonna read any of the books, even though I don't think it's that popular on BookTube. It's more popular to older women, like my mom. My mom did read the first one and hated it, so that was great. But it's 50 Shades of Grey. I'm not interested in that. I haven't even watched the movies because I have no interest in it. No, just not happening. Now for a series that I have read of, but I'm not ever going to continue. It is Saga. I'm so confused about this whole series. I read the first 3, and that was like the weirdest experience of my whole life because this is really, really hyped on BookTube, and booktubers I love and like the recommendations they give out. They love these books and I'm just very confused. But yeah, clearly I did not like them and I'm not interested in reading the rest. Next, I have an author that I'm not interested in reading any book, which is Stephen King. Loads of people love his work, even though it's problematic. But I'm not really a scary movie kind of person. I don't watch them, I don't like them, I get scared very, very easily. So I don't think reading a book that's gonna scare me is a thing I want to do. Much less Stephen King, which is like horror central. So yeah, also his books are humongous. I did buy one of his books, but I regretted it immediately and I gave it away. So there's that. But I don't think I'm ever gonna read one of his books. If I do, it might be one of the most popular ones, but I highly doubt it because scaredy cat. Next is a book that instantly, when I saw it on BookTube 7 years ago, if I'm not wrong, that I was instantly like, no, I'm not gonna read that, it just sounds like not for me, is Outlander. There's even a TV show and I'm not interested in it. I know that it's very adult, and it's historical fiction, which is not the genre for me most of the time. I don't see myself reading those books. They're also huge. So me putting my time and effort into a huge book that I'm not interested in, I don't think I'm gonna do that ever again because PTSD from Endgame. Speaking of historical fiction, I don't read historical fiction, so really any book that is popular on BookTube that is historical fiction, I'm not gonna read, most likely, unless it's a very specific thing that I might like. For example, The Nightingale, I'm never gonna read that. It doesn't appeal to me. It's not something I would like. Another author that I'm never gonna read from again is John Green. I have given him 3 tries and I did not like any of them. Anything else by John Green, I'm not gonna read. If he comes out with more books, I'm not gonna try them ever again. So there's that. Another author that I hated one book and I'm not gonna try any others, even though I did buy another, but I've given it away, is E. Lockhart, the author of We Were Liars. No. I hated that book with my entire soul, so I'm not ever gonna read any of I don't know, of their books. I didn't like it. I thought it was not for me. Perks of Being a Wallflower is one of the hyped books that everyone has read and loved, and I'm just not interested in it. I'm sorry, but I'm not. I didn't like the movie, and I don't see myself reading it. Oh, also another similar kind of moment is it's kind of a funny story. Didn't like the movie, so I'm not interested in reading it. And finally, of this long rant list of books I'm not interested in, my hair is going insane, is classics. And you may look at me and be like, then why did you buy a classic? Where the frick is the classic? Because it's pretty. And I'm betting you right now I'm gonna buy more of this edition because it's pretty. And I want to, like, maybe read them, but I don't think it's gonna be anytime soon. So I'm just gonna include it here because I'm not gonna read all of the classics because just thinking about it, I'm bored. You never know. I might read them. I might read this. I might not. Who knows? Not me, clearly. The classics, I'm still not sure about. The rest I'm not gonna read from ever. So those are all the books / authors / series that I could think of. There are probably a billion more, but I don't remember them because in the trash. If you want to convince me to read these, you can try, but I don't know if that's gonna work. But you can still try in the comments, so good luck. But that is everything for today, and I'll see you in my next word video. Bye!